So here I modeled and rigged a multi-limbed creature. I didn't spend too much time doing it. It's just a 2-second job. You can see the armature inside. It's very basic. I then went ahead and exported this and imported it into Unreal, as you can see here. You can see all the bones. Now for this creature, I made use of inverse kinematics because I wanted to drive the bone motion programmatically. In the animation graph, I manipulate the translation of the root bone using the transform modify bone node. There is a variable for the effector for the translation for the root bone, which can be driven in either Blueprint or C++. The rest of the limbs make use of the 2-bone IK node with their corresponding effector vectors and a manually adjusted joint target location vector. The effector vector variables for this animation blueprint class are retrieved from a blueprint character class. These variables essentially mirror the variables contained within this class. In the character class itself, I have created events that calculate and apply the motion for the idle animation. It works by having a number n, which we constantly add to, using the frequency, which controls the speed of it, and then we use a sine of that n number. We multiply it by the magnitude, which controls the size of the motion, and we output that value into another float variable, and we use that to manipulate the z of the effector vector. I will now show the result using the following settings. On the root motion, the frequency is 0.05 and the magnitude is 4. I will hit simulation, and you can see that the creature bobs up and down. Now if we were to change the frequency to a higher value, let's say 0.1, it will move a lot faster. And also if we change the magnitude to a higher value, let's say 12, the size of the motion will also change. So all of that was controlled using blueprint nodes. Nothing was hand animated. To do a walk cycle, I did a little bit of research on the gait of a multi-limbed creature. I didn't spend too much time researching. This is the first time I've done this. I literally spent like 3 to 5 minutes looking at how multi-limbed creatures walk or move. So in a similar fashion, I didn't want to hand animate the walking. Instead, I would use mathematics to actually move the limbs about. So again, I made use of sine and cosine with their corresponding frequencies and magnitudes, and I've applied them to the effector vectors in a way that is suitable for the walking motion, taking into account my research for the gait motion. This is the result I got after calculating and setting the values for the walk motion. Those values were taken and applied to each effector, which corresponded to each foot or limb of the creature. There's a lot more that can be experimented with, but for now, thanks for watching.